Hello everyone, this is Marnel and welcome to my channel. Today we will make this crochet mesh vest. This is an easy crochet tutorial. In this video, I will be making an extra small size, but if you need different sizes, I'll show you some guides on how to make your own size in this tutorial. This crochet vest can be styled 3 different ways, or you can add your own spice to it. As we get started, let's grab the materials, prepare ourselves, and find a cozy crochet nook. These are the measurements of this top. Let's begin with the front panels. Make a slip knot. By the way, I'm using a donut cotton yarn here. Then, let us make a chain of 36. If you want your front panels to be wider, add more chains as long as it is an even number of chains. After the foundation chain, we will mark the last chain that we made. Since I made a 36 chains, I will mark the 36th chain. Now, let us add 3 more chains, and that 3 chains counts as our first stitch. Mark the 3rd chain of the additional chains that we made. Row 1, let us now skip the 3 chains that we made. 1, 2, 3. Then on the 4th chain, or the one that we marked, we are going to make a half double crochet. To half double crochet, yarn over, insert hook, and pull through 3 loops. We can now remove that stitch marker, the one where we made that half double crochet, and that half double crochet is our 2nd stitch. Let us continue making half double crochet in every chain until the end of this row. So at the end of row 1, we should have a total of 37 half double crochet stitches, including the chain 3. And if you made a different size, just make sure that row 1 has a total of odd numbered stitches, including the chain 3. Row 2, let us make a chain of 4. By the way, row 2 is a double crochet row. Let us mark the 3rd chain that counts as our first double crochet, and that 4th chain is our chain 1. Now turn our work. Skip 1 stitch. This stitch right here is the stitch of chain 3, which is our first double crochet. So we are going to skip 1 and double crochet in the next stitch. To double crochet, yarn over, insert hook, pull a loop, then pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 loops again. So let us repeat chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and double crochet in the next stitch until the end of the row. In this last part of the row, we are going to chain 1, skip the 1 stitch, and make our last double crochet in the chain 3. The one that we marked in the foundation chains, which is the last chain of our additional 3 chains. Row 3, we will create the half double crochet row. Start by making a chain of 3, mark the 3rd chain, and this count as our first half double crochet. Turn. We will create our first half double crochet in the chain 1 space Again, because that stitch right here is the stitch of our chain 3, which is our first half double crochet. So we will create half double crochet in every chain 1 space and in every stitch until the end of the row. Then let us create our last half double crochet in the chain 3. And this is the end of our row 3. For the following rows, let us alternate the pattern of row 2 and 3 until we reach row 8. So I will just put the pattern on the screen for your reference, but you can rewind the video if you want a more detailed guide. Now I am on row 8. If you want yours to be longer, you can add more rows. Just make sure you will end with an even number of rows, which is the double crochet row. Now let us begin the decreasing rows. Row 9, let us start by creating a chain of 3. Don't forget to mark the 3rd chain. Let's turn our work, then half double crochet in every chain 1 space and stitch except in the last double crochet, chain 1 and chain 3, because there we will make the decrease. So we will create our last half double crochet in this chain 1 space. So I'll do the half double crochet decrease differently here. I don't yarn over before inserting my hook after the first stitch, but if you're familiar with the half double crochet decrease, you can do it also. You can choose either way because the only thing that matters is that we can make a decrease. So let's start. Yarn over, insert a hook in that double crochet, pull a loop, then insert again in the chain 1 space, pull a loop, and we're going to insert it in the last, which is that chain 3. Then let's pull a loop. Now we have 5 loops in our hook. After that, pull through the 5 loops. That is our decrease. This decrease is our last half double crochet stitch. At the end of row 9, we should have a total of 35 half double crochet stitches, including the chain 3. So if you don't follow my counts or my measurement, just make sure that at the end of this decreasing row, we should have an odd number of stitches, again including the chain 3. Row 10, this is the same pattern as row 2, which is the double crochet row. By the way, we don't make decrease here, we only make decrease in the half double crochet rows. Chain 4, mark the 3rd chain. Turn our work. Again, the first stitch is the stitch of our chain 3, which is our first double crochet. Skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Continue until the end of the row. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Row 11, we will repeat the pattern of row 9, which is the decrease row. Chain 3, let us turn our work. Then we will create a half double crochet in every chain 1 space and stitch, except in the last double crochet, chain 1 space and chain 3. Here, let us do the half double crochet decrease in that last double crochet, chain 1 space and chain 3. At the end of this row, we should have a total of 33 half double crochet stitches, and as you can notice, we decrease 2 stitches in every decreasing row. From 35 stitches, we go down to 33. Row 12, let us make the double crochet row, chain 4, turn, then skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Let's continue with a chain 1, skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch until the end of the row. Row 13, we will make the decrease row. Chain 3 first, then let us turn our work and we will create a half double crochet in every chain 1 space and stitch, except in the last double crochet, chain 1 space and chain 3. Now let us do the decrease. At the end of this row, we should have a total of 31 half double crochet stitches. Row 14, we will make the double crochet row. Chain 4, turn, skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. We will continue that chain 1, skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch until the end of the row. Next is row 15, we will do the decrease row. At the end of this row, we have 29 half double crochet stitches. Row 16, we will do the double crochet row. Row 17, we will do the decrease row. At the end of this row, we have 27 half double crochet stitches. Row 18, we will make the double crochet row. Row 19, we will make the decrease row. End of row 19, we should have a total of 25 half double crochet stitches. Row 20, we will make that double crochet row. Row 21, we will make our last decrease row. By the way, if you want to add more decrease or you want this part to be longer, you can just repeat or continue the pattern. At the end of row 21, we should have a total of 23 half double crochet stitches. Row 22, we will make the double crochet row. Row 23, we will create the half double crochet row. Chain 3 turn, half double crochet in every chain 1 space and stitch until the end of the row. 24, we will make the double crochet row. Row 25, which is our last row, we will make the half double crochet row. And this is the end of our front panel. We have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 rows. Once done, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Then we are going to make another one and do the same pattern to make the other side of the front part. Next thing is we are going to make the back panel. So if you made a different size, to get the foundation chain of your back panel is to add both foundation chains in front panels. Here I made 36 chains to start the project, and we made 2, so 36 plus 36 equals 72. And that is how we determine our starting chains. Make a slip knot, create the foundation chains, so I will make 72 chains. Let's mark the last chain. After the foundation chains, we are going to add 3 more chains and then mark the last chain. Let us start row 1, skip 3 chains and half double crochet in the 4th chain, the one that we marked. That 3 chains again counts as our first stitch. Continue making half double crochet in every chain. At the end of the row, I have a total of 73 half double crochet stitches, including the chain 3. Row 2, let us start with a chain 4. Mark the 3rd chain. Then let us turn our work. Skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. And let us repeat until the end of the row, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, then double crochet in the next stitch. Row 3, we will make the half double crochet row, chain 3, mark the 3rd chain, and turn. Continue half double crochet in every chain 1 space and stitch until the end of the row. For For the following rows, we will just alternate the pattern of row 2, which is the double crochet row, and row 3, which is the half double crochet row, until we reach row 25, or the same rows as your front panel if you made different measurements. So I made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25 rows. We will not cut the yarn because we will use that in joining our panels. Now let us place both front panels together with the back panel. Here we will join the shoulder part. Let us make sure that both the decreasing rows are facing each other or in the center. Continue on this part where we left our yarn. Then we will just gonna turn our work to start. Chain 1 first. Then we will use slip stitch to join them. Insert in the first stitch, then get your front panel. Insert it in the chain 3. Continue creating slip stitch in every stitch until there's no more stitch left in the front panel. When done, chain 1 and cut the yarn. We will just do the same thing on the other side. Insert hook in the chain 3. Get the yarn, make a slip knot and pull through. Chain 1. We will create our first slip stitch in the next stitch and not in the chain 3. Continue slip stitch in every stitch. When done, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Now we will crochet this side to make the armhole. So we gotta try it on first and use a stitch marker to identify the armhole. For me, I will start counting from the bottom, then mark the 10th row of the front and back panel. Do the same thing on the other side. If you're working with a different size, make sure to put the stitch marker in the double crochet row. Now let us start crocheting the sides. The same part, the wrong side of our work is out. Start from the bottom, insert hook in both panels. Make a slip knot, then pull through. Chain 1 first. Let us start our first slip stitch in the next stitch. Then, in that chain 3 space, we will make a 2 slip stitch. Two slip stitch again in that half double crochet part. So we're going to repeat by creating 2 slip stitches in that double crochet and half double crochet row. When we reach that stitch marker, please don't remove that. Chain 1 and cut the yarn. This is how it looks on the right side of our work. On the other side, let us do the same thing. Next thing that we are going to make is the edging, and we are going to start in this part. We will be working the edging on the right side of the work, so we're going to flip this right side out. Again, we're going to start here. Insert a hook, make a slip knot, pull it through. In the first stitch where we insert a hook, that is the row 1. We're going to start by making a chain of 2, then make 2 double crochet in the same row. After that, we will slip stitch in the row 2, which is the double crochet row. Then create chain 2 again, double crochet 2 times in the same row. Repeat until we reach the decreasing row. I will show you where I insert my slip stitch. Now we are here in the decreasing part, and this is where I will put my slip stitch in that center. We will just continue with the pattern, chain 2, double crochet 2 times in the same row, then slip stitch in the next row. Later, I'll show you where to insert the slip stitch in the seams of the shoulder part. On that seam part, we will not do anything special, just continue with the pattern in that last half double crochet row. So now we are on the back panel. We will not be working with the rows anymore, but we will work in the stitch. Continue a slip stitch in that stitch. And let us repeat chain 2, double crochet 2 times in the same stitch. Then the difference is we'll skip 1 stitch and slip stitch in the next stitch. Repeat the same thing until we reach the seams of the other shoulder. Now as we reach the seam part, after that last double crochet, let us slip stitch in that row of the front panel. Do the same thing, chain 2, double crochet 2 times in the same row, and slip stitch in the next row. By the way, in this decreasing row, I will put my slip stitch here. After we reach at the bottom, we will be working in stitches again. Chain 2, double crochet 2 times in the same stitch. Skip 1 stitch, then slip stitch in the next stitch. We're going to repeat that until we reach the seams of the side. On this part, we will just skip the seams, then slip stitch in the next stitch. Continue until we reach where we begin. Here we will make our last slip stitch. When done, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Next thing is we're going to create the armhole edging. We will start on that stitch marker. Insert hook, make a slip knot, then pull through. Let's do the same. Chain 2 double crochet in the same row and slip stitch in the next row. Here in the seams, no changes in the pattern. Once there's no more row, we are going to slip stitch in that row where we begin. And chain 1 and cut the yarn. For the other armhole, we are going to repeat the same pattern. Let's weave in the ends and cut the tails. Now we are going to create this front type. Slip knot and chain 3. Row 1, make a double crochet in the first chain. Row 2, chain 2, then make double crochet in between that chain 3 and double crochet below. Row 3 until row 55, chain 2, double crochet between that chain 2 and double crochet below. After row 55, chain 1 and cut the yarn. To finish, weave the ends and cut the tails. From row 1 to row 55, the tie is 23 inches long. The ribbon is also 23 inches long. We are done. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more crochet content. Once again, thank you. Have a great day and happy crocheting.